Hello and welcome back to English for Beginners. I'm so happy to see you again. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Tom, and this is English for Beginners. I will be your teacher of this lesson. In the last video, we learned how to say hello and my name is. Today is a special lesson. We are going to talk about daily routine. Don't worry, we will go slowly. Listen to me and repeat after me. Let's go. Part 1. The morning routine. Hello, my name is Tom. I am 21 years old and I am a university student. My days are very busy, so I have a strict routine. My alarm clock rings loudly at 7 a.m. It makes a beep beep sound. I do not want to wake up. My bed is very warm and soft. I press the snooze button and sleep for 10 more minutes. Finally, at 7:10 a.m., I get up. I open the curtains and look outside. Today, the sun is shining. I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. This helps me wake up. Then, I look in the mirror and brush my hair. I choose my clothes carefully. Today, I wear a blue shirt, black pants, and my favorite white sneakers. I want to look nice for school. I go to the kitchen to make breakfast. I put 2 slices of bread in the toaster. I wait for 2 minutes. Pop! The toast is ready. I put butter and jam on the toast. I sit at the small table in the kitchen. I eat slowly and listen to the morning news on the radio. Part 2. The journey to university. At 8:15 a.m., I grab my backpack and lock the front door. I walk to the bus stop. It is a short walk, only 5 minutes. Many people are at the bus stop. Some people look at their phones, and some people read newspapers. The bus arrives at 8:20 a.m. It is a big, red bus. I get on and pay the driver. The bus is very crowded today. There are no empty seats, so I must stand. I hold the handrail tightly. The bus stops many times. I look out the window and see shops, parks, and other cars. Part 3. Classes and learning. I arrive at the university gate at 8:50 a.m. The campus is big and beautiful. There are many green trees. I run to my first class because I do not want to be late. I walk into the classroom. It is a large room with white walls and big windows. There are about 10 students here. I walk to my favorite seat in the last second row. I sit down and put my backpack on the floor. I take out my blue notebook, my textbook, and my pencil case. The teacher enters the room.
Good morning, everyone.
He says, he writes the lesson on the whiteboard. Today, we learn about world history. The teacher stands at the front of the room. He holds a marker. He writes the date on the whiteboard.
Please open your books to page 45.
He says, I open my notebook and take my pen. I listen carefully and write many notes. Sometimes I do not understand a difficult word. I raise my hand. Excuse me, can you repeat that? I ask. The teacher smiles and explains it again. I write the new information in my notebook. The class is 90 minutes long. My hand is tired from writing. The class is difficult, but it is interesting. Part 4. Lunch break with friends. At 12:30 p.m., the bell rings. Class is over. My stomach makes a noise. I am very hungry. I walk to the university cafeteria. The hallway is full of students. Everyone is hungry. The cafeteria smells like pizza and coffee. It is very loud and busy. I stand in a long line to buy food. I take a plastic tray. I look at the food. There is salad, soup, pizza, and fruit. Today, I choose a cheese sandwich and a green apple. I see my friend Mark. I see he waving his hand at a table near the window.
Over here, Tom.
He shouts. I sit down. The chair is hard plastic. We open our food. This sandwich is delicious, I say. Mark drinks his orange juice. We talk about our weekend plans.
Do you want to go to the cinema on Saturday?
Mark asks. Yes, that is a great idea, I answer. We talk about movies and music. We laugh a lot. We check the time on our phones. Lunch is short. We clean our table. We put our trash in the bin and leave the cafeteria. This is my favorite time of the day because I can relax with my friend. Part 5. The afternoon, library and gym. After lunch, at 2 p.m., I go to the library. It is my favorite place on campus. The library is very different from the cafeteria. It smells like old paper and wood, and it is very silent. Shh, you must whisper here. I walk between the tall shelves. There are thousands of books. I look for a book about biology. I find it on the top shelf. I take it to a desk. I turn on my laptop computer. The screen is bright. I type my essay on the keyboard. Click, click, click. I read 3 books and type my essay. I work hard for 2 hours. I feel smart when I learn new things. At 4 p.m., my brain is tired, but my body has energy. I go to the university gym. The music in the gym is fast and loud. Boom, boom, boom. I change my clothes in the locker room. I wear a t-shirt and shorts. I run on the treadmill for 30 minutes. I sweat a lot. My face is red. After running, I sit on a mat and stretch my legs. Exercise makes me sweat, but it makes my mind feel clear, feel strong and healthy. Part 6. Evening at home. I arrive home at 6 p.m. I unlock the front door. The house feels warm. I smell onions and garlic. My mother is cooking. I go to my room and change my clothes. I take off my school clothes and put on comfortable sweatpants and a soft t-shirt. Now I can relax. I go to the kitchen. Hello, Mom. Can I help?
Yes, please set the table.
She says. I take 4 plates from the cupboard. I take forks, knives, and spoons from the drawer. I put them on the table. I also put a glass of water for everyone. My father walks in the door. He looks tired from work. He kisses my mother and sits down. We eat a hot stew with bread.
How was your day?
My mother asks me. I tell him about my history class and the library. We talk and laugh. The food is warm and tasty. It makes me feel happy. Part 7. Night routine and sleep. At 9 p.m., the house is quiet. I go to the bathroom. I look in the mirror. I wash my face with soap and warm water. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I want my teeth to be clean and white. I go to my bedroom. I pull back the blankets on my bed. The sheets are cool and smooth. I sit in bed and lean against my pillow. I turn on a small lamp on my bedside table. I take a storybook. I love to read before I sleep. It helps me forget about stress. I read 5 pages. My eyes start to close. I am very sleepy. I put the book down. I pick up my phone one last time to check my alarm for 7 a.m. Good night, world, I whisper. I turn off the lamp. The room is pitch black. I close my eyes and dream. Today, we learned how to talk about a daily routine. We looked at the 3 main parts of the day. First, key verbs. Morning. Waking up, getting ready, eating breakfast, and going to work/school. Key verbs. Wake up, brush, wash, eat, drink, leave. Afternoon. Working, studying, eating lunch, and exercising. Key verbs. Work, study, run, talk, meet. Evening/night. Cooking dinner, relaxing, and sleeping. Key verbs. Cook, clean, watch, read, sleep. Second, important grammar rule. Remember this rule for daily routines. When you talk about yourself, I, use the base verb. Example, I walk, I eat, I go. When you talk about another person, he/she/Mark, add an s or es to the verb. Example, she walks, he eats, Mark goes. Some homework to practice. Before the next lesson, try to write 3 simple sentences about your own day. Example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I drink coffee in the morning. I read a book at night. Thank you for studying with me today. You are learning English very fast. In the next lesson, we can talk about hobbies and free time, what you do for fun on the weekend. Have a wonderful day and see you next time. Learning English is fun. Join our channel, English for Beginners, for daily lessons, stories, and vocabulary. Click subscribe and hit the bell icon to see new videos first.